Oh my God, I literally cannot believe what I'm about to tell you. My hands are trembling, my voice is shaking, and I've got goosebumps all over right now because what I'm about to reveal isn't just a rumor. It's an insider secret that could shake the NFL to its core. This is a story that's still unfolding, a secret that the NFL giants are desperately trying to keep under wraps. But I'm here to tell you, the true Cleveland Browns fans, the ones who bleed orange and brown, you need to hear this. Because what's happening right now at this very moment is nothing short of a once-in-a-lifetime event. A deal so unreal, so monstrous that it could change everything for the Browns forever. And I promise you that this is just the tip of the iceberg, the real story. It's still hidden, still waiting to explode. But I've got the inside scoop, and I'm about to blow the lid off this entire scenario. So don't turn away, stay with me, get comfortable, because what you're about to hear will leave you breathless. This is history in the making. And I swear to you, you've never seen anything like this before. Now, before we jump into the details, if you're truly a die-hard Browns fan, if you want to be among the first to know what's unfolding behind the scenes, then hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and ring that bell so you don't miss a second of this epic saga. Because once I reveal what's happening, once you understand what's really going on, you'll never see the NFL the same way again. This isn't just some trade rumor. It's an insider masterpiece in the making, an epic story of power, ambition, and destiny. Are you ready? Because what I'm about to tell you right now is straight out of a Hollywood blockbuster, except it's real. And it's happening right now in real time. Let's set the scene. It's January 21, 2026. The NFL is swirling in chaos. The Cleveland Browns, after a disastrous 5-12 campaign, a season full of quarterback turmoil, coaching upheaval, and shattered dreams, are at a crossroads. The air is thick with uncertainty, but beneath that fog there's an explosive energy, a whisper of something huge about to unfold. You see, the Browns have been silently, meticulously working behind the scenes, digging deep into their bag of tricks to change the game forever. And what they're about to pull off will rival the biggest blockbuster trades in NFL history. Now you're probably asking, what's the big secret? What's changing right now? Well, let me tell you, it's not just a player swap. It's an absolute game changer. We're talking about a move so bold, so unprecedented, that it's sending shockwaves through the league. And the star of this story, none other than the future of the NFL's linebacking core, and a player whose name will soon be legendary, Nolan Smith Jr. Yes, you heard me right, Nolan Smith Jr. The electrifying linebacker prodigy from the Philadelphia Eagles is now the focal point of this high-stakes, no-holds-barred, heavy-hitter trade scenario. Imagine it, him in Cleveland's orange and brown, rushing off the edge with that ferocious explosiveness, that raw power that made NFL fans and scouts drool from the moment he stepped onto Georgia's campus. Imagine him tearing through offensive lines, disrupting quarterbacks, making plays that make highlight reels look tiny. That's not just a fantasy, it's about to become a reality. And here's the kicker, this isn't some random rumor. This is the result of secret meetings, clandestine negotiations, and insider whispers from NFL front offices who are desperate to seal this deal before it's too late. The Browns are eyeing Nolan like a lion stalking its prey, ready to pounce, ready to claim their next franchise cornerstone. Why? Because Nolan Smith Jr. isn't just a linebacker, he's a symbol of revolution. A game-changing, career-defining, league-shaking superstar who can elevate any defense, any team into the stratosphere. But wait, it gets even crazier. Picture Cleveland's front office, led by GM Andrew Berry, pulling strings, orchestrating a deal so massive that rivals the trades of the century. Think Bosa for multiple firsts or the Watson blockbuster. They're willing to give up picks, players, maybe even some future assets, all to get Nolan in the orange and brown. Why? Because he embodies everything Cleveland desperately needs, a fierce leader, a relentless competitor, someone who plays with fire, passion, and purpose. And what if I told you that sources close to the league say this deal could involve not just draft picks, but a surprise veteran trade, or even a player swap that would shock the entire NFL universe? Now, I know what you're thinking. Is this really happening? Is this even possible? The answer is yes, it's happening in the shadows. These negotiations are at a fever pitch. The Browns see what the league is missing, a true edge rusher, a difference maker who can turn games on a dime. And Nolan Smith Jr., At just 25 years old, already a postseason hero, a Super Bowl champion, and a player whose star is only ascending, might just be their missing piece. I can tell you, folks, the reports are buzzing. Insiders say this move would send shockwaves through the league. Scouts are already calling it the most ambitious, most insanely bold trade proposal of the 2026 offseason. Imagine Nolan lining up in Cleveland's 3-4 defense, eyes blazing, ready to hunt down quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes or Joe Burrow. Think about the motivational boost for the entire locker room. The Browns, fans, what if this is the beginning of a new dynasty? What if Nolan Smith Jr. becomes a Browns legend, transforming the defense into a beast, a fortress that no team dares to challenge? Now here's where it gets elevated. The league's top brass, including NFL Network insiders, are whispering about special interest, about how this move could alter the power dynamic in the AFC, turn Cleveland into a legitimate Super Bowl contender in 2026. They talk about legacy moves, about setting the franchise on fire with this aggressive, ballsy acquisition. Are you telling me that behind closed doors, the Browns are willing to flex, going all in on this young superstar, betting everything on a future where Nolan becomes a franchise pillar? Because insiders say that Cleveland's front office is deeply convinced that Nolan Smith Jr. in a Browns uniform is the missing link to domination. And what if I told you that, secretly, the league's biggest clubs are watching this unfold, literally holding their breath, waiting for the Browns to pull the trigger? This isn't just a trade, it's a war declaration. The league's elite, from the Bills to the Chiefs to the Ravens, they're all aware that Cleveland might just be on the verge of something historic, and that they're willing to do whatever it takes to stop it. But here's the most insane part, the final twist. Sources close to the inner circle say that Nolan Smith Jr. himself might be the biggest wild card of all. Is he even aware of the magnitude of what's happening? Will he embrace the challenge of reviving a franchise, of rewriting his career story in Cleveland's storied history? Or could this be a move that shakes him to the core, an offer so tempting that he can't refuse? Because once this trade goes down, the NFL world will be turned upside down. And the consequences, unimaginable. The Browns, if they land Nolan, are suddenly a top favorite in AFC. Their defense, unleashed with that raw, unstoppable talent, could turn every game into a highlight reel. Fans will flood the streets, celebrating like they've never celebrated before. Social media will explode, memes will go viral, and Cleveland's name will be etched into the fabric of NFL history forever. But hold on, because this isn't just about wins and losses. It's about legacy, about making history, about transforming this franchise from perennial underdogs into the most feared team in the league. Imagine the roar when Nolan Smith Jr. finally steps onto that Browns field in training camp, wearing the iconic helmet ready to claim his throne. Imagine the celebrations, the banners, the chants. Nolan, N-O-L-A-N, echoing through the stadium. This is more than just a trade, it's a cultural revolution. And what if I say that all of this could be happening sooner than you think? The NFL insiders say that the deal could be inked within the next few weeks, before the NFL draft, before the free agency frenzy, even during the combine. Cleveland is ready. Nolan is ready. The league is holding its breath, and you, Browns fans, are on the brink of witnessing history unfold before your very eyes. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. The moment where legends are made, where destinies collide, and where Cleveland rises from the ashes of a tough season to claim glory once more. Do you realize what's at stake? Do you see the future that's shaping right now? Because I'll tell you, I've never seen a move this bold, this electrifying, this destined for greatness. So buckle up, because this isn't just a story, it's a movement. This is a revelation, and it all leads to one thing: Nolan Smith Jr. In Cleveland, a legend in the making, ready to change the game, rewrite the history books, and turn the Browns into a dynasty. Are you ready to witness it? Because I promise, this is just the beginning. And let me tell you, once this deal drops, once Nolan wears that orange and brown, nothing will ever be the same. Cleveland, get ready, the future's here. The moment of glory is approaching, and history will remember this day forever, the day Nolan Smith Jr. became a Cleveland Browns legend. Stay tuned, because you're about to see the most epic chapter in NFL history unfold right before your eyes.